Yo, people, this is how we actually had a winning trading day today. Thank the fucking Lord. There we go. Right, here is the charts. Coming into the day, I initially was bullish, which you'll see why in a minute, but we did end up taking shorts. So, yeah, pretty much that sums that up. 15 minutes, so we had, what do we have? We had Asia high up here, literally new day, peaked up there, and then we just shot straight down. So what do we do? Marked out high to low this leg. We have got an unmitigated 1 hour below and a premium, which is also in the OTE of this hourly gap. So what is that? That is a very good draw. Literally unmitigated hourly inside of a unmitigated hourly gap inside, no, with an intermediate low, there we go, below, which we were sort of just trending up to. We then just sort of hovered and ended up inverse in this 1 minute. So I was looking for a sweep of this because we had an external SMT off these highs. I was looking for price to jump into this premium 5 minute with it, well, that aligned with the OT. I can't get my words out today. So market opened, I either thought we're going to come straight down here and then boom, which we kind of did. We came down, hit into this hourly, swept out this low as well. But my main draw was sweeping this 15-minute intermediate low and then maybe going to the hourly if we're continuing bearish, which I got proved wrong, but we managed to catch our piece of the pie anyway. So market opens, what do? We slam down, tap into OTE, so that's a 68% extension, and we then proceed to come straight up. We come up and make relative equal highs off of London high. So this was 2 PM my time, which was 8 AM US time. ES in this time was just absolutely skip rip dipping. We come up, we make an SMT off these highs, and then we proceed to see both 79% extension get taken out. I entered off of this. So should have been a bit more specific. We ended up taking 1 loss, 1 win today. I ended up taking this. Why did I lose? Hold on. Because I entered off of this inverse of this 30-second. Did I get a late entry? I think I got a late entry. That's what it was. I got a late entry because I was hesitant because I didn't know whether the price was actually going to respect that because we hit this 30-second low. So we ended up getting tapped up off of there. I got tapped on. Oh my god, I can't talk. I got tapped out. I'm having some of me monster. Fuck it, I can't talk. I know exactly what I'm talking about, but I don't know how to word it. Okay. Price came, swept us out by like a point, got a big reaction from this 15-second gap, and then we got a 15-second change in state of delivery. There we go. We got a 15-second CISD, so I entered off of that. Because of how volatile we are, dropping down to those timeframes allows me to have better risk management. I entered on this candle, but we shot down. I ended up getting filled here. We did take this for a 1 to 3 because of the volatility. I thought if we're going to continue lower, we will go full 75 points, which we did. Full 75 points. I went break even once we swept this internal low, which was a premium 1 minute gap, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, premium 1 minute gap, which I think aligned with the OT, but it didn't really matter. That's just a break even point. It's a higher time frame low sweep. So I went break even there, and just took it for the full 75 points. So yeah, 1 loss, 1 win. Took 1 loss on a 1 to 2, 1 win on a 1 to 3. So we were up 2R on the day. Making back the atrocious last week trades. So we're good. Evals are sitting at 5.4k. That's what, 485 across 3 different accounts. I feel like I explained that terribly. I'm debating redoing this. But yeah, then we just left these relative equal highs. So we came down. There wasn't even a 5 minute retrace. Like, look how at either 5 minutes. There's no high time frame gaps to manipulate into, which is why this was so golden because it was pre-market. We did end up inversing this 5 minute. However, it was sort of just like a discretionary trade because we'd already swept. After inversing this 30-second, this was going to be my break-even point. We already tapped that, but with how this volatility has been going recently, I still decided to take it as, I don't know, no, fucking I obviously took it for a reason. I took it because of the volatility. I knew that if we were continuing lower, which was my bias, ended up being wrong on the bias, but we still caught our piece of the pie, which is the best part of this. You can still be right whilst being wrong. Didn't get emotional after that first loss, but then saw the reaction we had from. We literally got tagged out like here. Like we were. If I just put my stops at the high, I wouldn't have got taken out, or if I risked a little bit more. But it's because I had the set 25 to 50 R. Then it, took me out because we got a late fill, which is unfortunate. But we managed to re-enter on the 15-second CISD to then take it down to these lows, which would have also been the 930 wick, which is a good draw on liquidity as well. We didn't end up sweeping that on either index, so that's just still there sitting pretty. But I could see us going up a little bit more. I mean, we've just taken out Asia high. Looks like we're going to inverse this 1 hour gap and just continue a bullish trend and just head for. We could just head for all-time highs. I mean, we came down, accumulated, swept all the low resistance liquidity. I personally thought that this unmitigated 1 hour would be good. But I think if you draw the fib from this low, yeah, see that unmitigated lines with a 0.5. Really strange because this obviously perfectly aligns with the OTE. We did technically tap into the OTE, so I suppose yeah, we're bullish. We're going to continue the trend, see what happens for the rest of the day. But that is all from me. I'm sorry, I feel like I can't talk for some reason. I know what I was talking about, but I've just procrastinated for about 40 minutes making this trade recap for absolutely no reason other than the fact I don't know, I've just crashed randomly. And I don't like it, so I'm going to go for a walk, have a monster clear me head, and then see what's going on. Tonight, I just feel, I feel claustrophobic. I need to get out, I need to feel open, I need to feel free, and then come back and have some dinner. So, I'm going to love you and leave you. Hope you all took somewhat of a good trade today. There was also good long entries. We had news at 3. Came down from that news candle to 10 a.m. open, which was here. Rejection wick, 50% of the rejection wick. If you did Powell's strat today, the rejection wick off the 10 o'clock open would have been absolutely unbelievable. So W shit if you did Powell's strat. That's obviously the 10 a.m. candle. Came up, rejection wick. Ooh, I need to get out of the house. Fuck me. Right. Love you all. See you later on. Tell someone you love them, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.